Welcome to Kiliokori's fish room. Here is just a quick video to show you what's breeding tonight. These Cadell River blue eyes have been in the fish room for a relatively short time and they started to give eggs already, so it's time to check for their eggs to see what's there today. Let's see if there's any eggs there today. A few moments later. Nope. Not every fish is super easy to breed, but white clouds are some amongst the easiest fish to breed. These are Vietnamese white clouds, Tenictes mikagame, and often I don't really do anything special to breed these guys, and all I do is I scoop fry from the tank. You can see some of the fry there, so let's scoop some out. Sometimes I use a scoop like this. This came from a laundry detergent, I think, and then all I go is I do that in the surface. I did that without actually seeing, and you can see I got a few fry. Sometimes that's how easy it is to breed fish. You just have to know where to look and what to do, and fish actually do it for you. Then I actually put the fry in one of the shoe boxes. So this shoebox already has a bunch of different fry in here. I have the Vietnamese white clouds like these guys I'm putting in. There's some longfin white cloud fry in here, and I also put a few neon rainbow, the Precox fry in here as well. And this is a shoebox that I feed paramecium to. Talking about paramecium, here's one we prepared earlier. So this, if I can get closer to there, you can actually see these white dots. If my hand stops shaking, they are actually swimming around. Those are paramecium swimming in that water, and then all I do is grab a pipette, magically appeared in my hand, and then I just get some of that water out with the paramecium, and then that just goes in here for the fry. And then I do that a bunch of times, so there's enough food for the really small fry. The other group worth checking if they're breeding is the Luminatus blue eye, the red neon, I think they're called. I can get closer. They don't like the camera, so I'll just get the mops out and we'll have a look. Let's look at the Luminatus blue eye mop. That's an egg there, and looks like there's an egg here. So there's a couple of Luminatus blue eye eggs. I'll just look through them up and see how many more there are. Gardner eye albino. Why aren't you cleaning the glass there, Con? Because that would be too easy. This is the albino Gardner eye mop, and the egg from the albino Gardner eye gold. Mop from Gardner eye gold. There's eggs here too. So here's two containers that I use the peat incubate non-annual eggs. This one's for Gardner Eye Gold and this one's for albino. The albino one I haven't used for a while, so I let it fully dry, so I just put a fair bit of water in there waiting for the peat to soak. Then I'm going to pour that out, but this Gardner Eye Gold container I've been using for a while, so you can see there's eggs from previous collections. So all I do is I actually go through them up. Now I lost the egg, so here it is. So the egg that's here, I pick it up on my finger there. Let's look at it closer. It's the egg, and then all I do is I put that on. Oops, my fat finger. I put that on the peat there, and then I keep the eggs on the peat until I see the development of the ice, and then these two are actually pretty much ready. So, and then on the right hand side I'll put the new eggs, and then this one I will pour the water out to start putting the albino Gardner Eye eggs. Normally you wouldn't have two types of Gardner Eye mops this close to each other because you don't want accidentally to mix eggs and then have, you know, fry to mix, because you won't be able to tell them apart that easily. But because this one is albino and this one is Gardner Eye Gold, you know, if I accidentally mix them, which I shouldn't, but that's why I don't really worry about it. The Singer blue guppies are there anyway. So with the gold Gardner Eye, I collected 2 eggs. From the albino Gardner Eye, I collected 3. One of them's there, shiny one there. I don't know if you can see. Oops, that one there. Remember, I kept this container is a bit wetter at the top because it's been a bit dry, so I'm waiting for the water to fully absorb. So I left it a bit wetter so the water will get absorbed. Then all I do is close the lid. It says albino Gardner Eye on the outside. This also, I close the lid, gold Gardner Eye, and then I monitor the eggs and then remove the eggs that go off over time. So, like the Vietnamese white clouds, these longfin white clouds, I breed them a couple of different ways. I put a container with some Java moss in it, so something like this with a grid underneath. They spawn in there, I take that out. After a couple of days, fry appear in that container, and you know, sometimes just like the Vietnamese white clouds, I look on the surface here and voila, what do you have? A fry. White clouds are very hard to breed, so it's only for the experts. I like them. Australia Gold. That's the female, and the male is here, standing still. Almost looks like a photo. And this one is Australia Gold egg. These ones I actually water incubate. So the Australia Gold gets water incubated in this container. The Bitiniatum Lagos. And this one is the Bitiniatum Lagos mop. Probably you won't be able to tell, but this egg is slightly smaller than the other ones, so I'm just gonna put that in to be water incubated as well. Something slightly different. So this is mop from the Corridoras David Sansi tank. So it's a Corridoras egg. It's actually quite dark, so they must have spawned a day or two ago. So almost actually ready to hatch. So good catch on my part, and thanks to you guys, I decided to do this video for you, so made me check the mops. Only found 6 eggs, but that's good because they're all fertile and the fry are about to hatch. Here's the David Sansi tank after I pull the mops out. So there's some young that has grown with the adults, and this one is, I accidentally dropped a Espidoras pelotas egg in there, and it's growing with the David Sansi. So there's a bunch of them around the place, so it's good to have some more. That's enough for this one. That's basically what happens in the fish room in sort of 10-15 minutes. So I'll probably be in the fish room for another hour or so this evening and see what else is happening, and feed the fish, of course. Catch you guys next time. 1 2 3 1 2 3 test. 1 2 3 1 2 3 test. Na 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 na.